You are listening to the Hood Geniuses podcast with your host, Miss 100. The Hood Geniuses podcast now begins.
Hey, what's good, y'all? This is your host, Ms. 100, host of the Hood Geniuses podcast. And with this episode today, we're going to talk about why don't men go to the doctors? I mean, it's a selfish act. You know, if you're sick, go to the doctors. But on today's episode, we got a professional with us. She's a physician assistant. Her name is Nneka Onianwah. Hey, listen, I'm not the best with this diction thing, but and I want to officially announce that T Boogie, formerly that's her name, but her new name is Lady T. She's the official co-host, and I want to shout her out. And she always bring good ideas to the table and good conversation, and you know, make sure y'all go follow her on Twitter and Instagram and all that. You know what I'm saying? She's open to all types of discussions. You know what I mean? So I'd like to welcome you to the show, Lady T. What's up?
Good afternoon, kings and queens. This is official Lady T. Thank you.
Yes.
So yes, let's get this show started today about why men don't like to go to get themselves checked out.
Hold on. Before we start, though, did you see that picture of the Tupac statue? If you guys didn't see it, I got it right here. I thought it was quite disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's like an icon. Well, no. Now you know, like about that, he's definitely an icon. That, and they disrespected him with this. Look at the way this. Look at that.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
It doesn't even look like him.
No.
Right? Look at that.
He's carrying a Bible. He looks like a dirty old pastor.
Oh. yeah. Yo, it doesn't look nothing like him. Yeah. That's disrespectful,
no.
yo.
Where is this?
Yeah, I didn't even do my research on what city this in. But I thought it was just trifling.
That just
you know
doesn't. He doesn't dress like. He didn't dress like that. Excuse me.
I know. Like he might have been dressed like this in one picture
show.
at an award
the
show.
'96 MTV Awards, but no.
It's crazy. What's up? What you think, Lady T?
I mean, my thoughts on it all together is that first of all, he's holding a Bible. I mean, if everybody know the real Tupac, he was very revolutionary.
Yeah.
He spoke the truth. He let it be known about the misleading of the
yeah, that's crazy.
Don't get me started.
That's crazy.
If it wasn't for the block underneath him with the name, I wouldn't even know that that's Tupac. I wouldn't know who that was.
I know. It looked
very
like
disfiguring.
Yeah, it could be Han Solo from Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, yo. But yeah, we're gonna get into this topic. Why men don't go to the doctor enough. We're going to come with some official stats and our opinions. And for many that don't know, I do this podcasting thing, but I also do work in the medical field. So I do have a passion for being caring, and I like helping people. But I think it's downright trifling that dudes only come to the doctor when their penis hurting. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I'm going to introduce you to our host. I'm sorry. I'm going to introduce to our guest today, Physician Assistant Nneka.
Hello, everybody. Like Jamil said, I'm a physician assistant. My name is Nneka Onianwah. And I'm just going to be talking about why men don't like to go to the doctors.
Yeah. Now, first I'm going to ask you this, Lady T. What's your opinion on this?
My opinion on why not only men, but a lot of people don't like to go to doctors is a fear. If you feel an ache or pain, you automatically think, oh, it's something like really bad. But that's not always the case. So my number one opinion on why a lot of people don't like to go to the doctors overall is fear of being told some bad news. But when
that's
necessarily
true.
It's not that case. I mean, it can be eventually if you wait too long, it can be. But not all the time necessarily it has to be, bad news. You can go for your yearly. Yeah. You can go every 6 months just to make sure everything is intact. Get your blood work done. Make sure your vision is fine. Because I know I had to, because I got tired of running over people.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Well, not literally, just almost. Yeah. I need glasses.
Oh, well,
headaches,
there you
getting
go.
Headaches, vision blurry. I needed some glasses.
Yeah, because you know what? Overall, your body gives you signals. Right. You know what I'm saying? When there's something wrong, your body tells you.
Right,
when when your ankle hurt, your ankle gets swollen, it's telling you, oh, it's a problem down there. Inflammation forms fluid around the joints. It's protecting you. You know what I'm saying? The body is amazing, actually.
Yes, it is.
If you in tune with yourself and listen to what your body is telling you, you know what I'm saying? It's really amazing. It's just the fact that I said men because with me working in the medical field, that's all I see is women. Women come to the doctor. I mean, the schedule can say 30 patients, and out of that 30, it'll be literally like 25. 25 would be all females and maybe 5 dudes. And I just feel like most men, when they do start coming to the doctor more frequently, it's when they older. You know what I'm saying? When it's out of the preventive stage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then they on their deathbed by the time they 65, and they want you to feel sad for them. And I'm not being mean right now, but it's just like you've seen the signs. If you've been pissing blood for 5 years, or for some time, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's beyond saying, I'm scared to go to the doctor. I don't want to hear the bad news, because overall you have family. You got kids. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a selfish act.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? For you to say, fuck it. Fuck the doctor. I don't care about my health. But you got family and kids that care about you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just a selfish act. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I agree with all the above. Fear definitely plays a big factor, but I think a lot of times with men, especially some of the men that I've come in contact with, they feel intimidated. They feel like sometimes physician assistants, nurse practitioners, physicians, any medical provider with authority is going to come with all this language that they don't understand, or make them feel bad about themselves, or just make them feel like they're dumb or clueless. A lot of people just don't want to feel like the doctor's on some high level and they're on another level. They want somebody who's going to talk to them in their own language, but they may have a history of going to doctors in the past, and those doctors have not treated them as if they're people. They've actually treated them as if they're medical record numbers, or they don't look at them in the eye, or they don't use language that they really understand. So that could be another reason why men don't want to go to the doctor.
Yeah, that's some key points that you threw out there. When I first got diagnosed with look at y'all getting sad. It's like, no, but when I first got diagnosed with hypertension, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah, I got diagnosed with hypertension in my 20s, like about 27. I was denying that, I wasn't, I'm like, man, I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? I'm in shape, I'm going to the gym, I can run faster, and everybody, all this old craziness that I had in my mind, I wouldn't take the medicine. So I'm like looking at them pills, like, I ain't taking that shit. I'm 28. I don't got no high blood pressure. But in the back of my mind, I know my father, he had a bad heart. A lot of people in my family had hypertension. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just being black gives you blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, yo. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's another topic. But what I'm saying is though, I'm being honest with y'all right now about myself. How I was feeling. I didn't care too much about going to the doctor. I was just in denial. Like, this blood pressure, they lying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When every time I did go to the doctor, it was my numbers was elevated more and more. So I said, well, damn, let me start taking this medicine and just kind of watching what I eat, exercise more and stuff like that. You know, the key is actually with all this stuff is what you put in, as far as what you put in your body, eating or drinking or smoking, whatever. That's very important. But it's also, some people can't help it. You know, they born with type 1 diabetes or you know,
sickle cell anemia.
Or, you know, so not for that case, you can't help that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They just be on preventative medicine or just medication for the rest of their life that they have to take. And it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead.
Okay. I think also for a lot of the OGs, if you will, a lot of them were brought up with the idea that, you know, they have to work until they're about to collapse, and they're not supposed to feel like they have to like they have to go to the doctor. They're supposed to work until they're actually tired. If they have a little ache or pain, they just ignore it and they get on with it. So this idea of reaching out for help when a problem occurs is something that I won't say is foreign to them, but it's something that they're not supposed to do, because that sort of threatens their masculinity. Do you all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's another reason why a lot of men don't want to go to the doctor. Lady T?
I totally agree, and I can also say that it kind of stimulates too, way back, and I'm always bringing this up every show I've been on. I always talk about slavery, because no, seriously, how, you know, in black men minds, from far back been treated inhuman, like they are machines. Like, they're not supposed to break down. They're supposed to keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny. They never get checked out. They just work until they just fall out dead. So, to me, that's why I think a lot of men, black men, don't go get themselves checked out, because they think that they're like machines, when in fact they're not. They are human. And they've been trained and taught, well, you know, you're not supposed to cry. You're not supposed to this. When you get sick, you're just supposed to man up and just go through. No, you're human. You're human. You're supposed to cry. You're supposed to get sick from time to time. That's the whole part of the human life. But because of how we've been
conditioned.
There you go, conditioned, that, you know, you're just supposed to keep going and going and going until you just flat out fall out and die. I mean, that's why. That's what I feel. That's what I think. A lot of men don't go to get themselves checked out, because that's how they're taught. That's how they're conditioned.
And you know what? You finished? Yeah.
Oh, I'm good. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Can you fill my cup up some more wine?
You are silly.
God bless you.
You are silly.
Now, this is what I want to talk about right now, as far as when the men do come. When they do come, thank you, God bless you. When they do come to the doctor, they are coming because they burning. They done got some STD, and then they want the whole facility to feel bad for them. And I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? They come through, they want the whole office to feel bad for them. You gotta hear their story. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I always wear a condom. You know, I don't know how I got burnt, yo. You know what I'm saying? I think my girl cheating on me. Man, cut it out, yo. Just stop it. You fucking lying, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got a nerve to be up in the office trying to holler at the females, and you're on your visit when you have a positive STD. My man, you can't be fucking serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it kills me. I be looking like, what planet